Hi, I'm Maggie Kippley, and my select leader is Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela is a man who lived by the morals he believed in, no matter the consequence. He is universally known as a great leader. He had many setbacks, but yet he still prevailed. He is a beacon of hope, a man of great compassion, forgiveness, and humility. He led his administration in South Africa to strive for equality and social justice. Mandela was a man that challenged the process, enabled others to act, and encouraged the heart. As he stated, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. With his education and life experience, he did change the world. During his life, he took great strides to building a non-racial society, decreasing segregation, and uniting South Africa. Mandela once said, "It is better to lead from behind and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victories, when the nice things occur. You take the front line when there is danger. Then people will appreciate your leadership." Nelson Mandela's father was a tribal chief. When Nelson Mandela was asked how he learned to be a great leader, he responded by saying he would go with his father to tribal meetings, and he remembered two things from when his father would meet with other elders. One, they always sat in a circle, and two, his father was always the last to speak. This allowed the others in the meeting to feel that they were truly being heard and contributing to the conversation. And the leader also got the chance to hear what everyone else thought before they stated their own opinion. The leader must hold back his or her own opinions until the end. They also must not show the others a reaction to their thoughts and opinions. After Mandela was incarcerated for 27 years for conspiring to overthrow the state, he was the first non-white person to be the head of state in South Africa. He did this by uniting people with democracy and freedom. He quelled the anger among his own people and led them in a path of compassion and reconciliation. This is after a reign of white minority racist rule. Mandela believed that one day the best part of humanity would prevail over the worst parts. He was able to forgive the ones who imprisoned him. Mandela has stated, "No one is born hating another person because of the color of their skin, or his background, or his religion. People must learn to hate. And if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite." Throughout his presidency, Mandela aspired to mend the broken relationship between black and white citizens of South Africa. He did this by using sports, something all South Africans were enthusiastic about. In 1995, the Rugby World Cup was held in South Africa. What Mandela did clearly demonstrated to the global audience that Mandela knew all along. To reach the white South Africans, especially white South African males, you had to reassure them that their way of life was not under threat. Before this World Cup, the South African rugby team represented segregation. Most of the fans of the team were white, and the blacks despised the team. Mandela donned the jersey of the white captain on the team to present the cup to the team upon their victory of the cup. This showed that the sport was not only for the white minority of the country. Mandela also signed a new constitution into law during his presidency. It established a strong central government based on majority rule and guaranteeing both the rights of minorities and the freedom of expression. As Espot has stated, and I quote, "Mandela has received many accolades in South Africa, and from Western worlds for applying humanistic principles to his leadership style. and for laying the foundation of democracy in a post-independent South Africa. He is described as an inspirer, a philanthropist, a man of great integrity, and a tactical genius. Thank you for listening.